Shalom. Koholo Yahweh Shemel Shah Bashem Kargadash. The monster of the apostles, the monster of the elders, at Great Millstone Ruel, taught us truth. Much respect to you brothers out there just preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the full comes earth, tabernacle David, hopeful elect, and the speckled bird and 1-6 Shalom. Alright. As brothers have already seen, hey, they waxing worse and worse and worse and worse. Alright. Because brothers, alright, have already gotten on these dudes over and over again. That's why I said worse and worse and worse so many times. So what they saying now, it's not surprising, man. Alright. You know, what I'm seeing, you know, hey, that bag going to protect you in the time of Jacob's trouble. Alright, that bag from Esau Edom, is it going to protect you? Matter of fact, look at Grandmaster Jay. He was working for Esau Edom. Did that protect him? No, he was used up, washed up, and now he's in the prison, man. All right. So is that bag going to deliver you? No, richest prophet not in the day of wrath, man. You know, allegedly. You know, allegedly they took the bag. All right. They took the bag and they just bugged out. Either way, 144 right there. Either way, you know, I think they took the bag, man. They got to took the bag. All right, because you saying some messed up stuff. Matter of fact, let's get this scripture right quick. This is Jeremiah 23 and verse 16. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, hearken not to the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you, that make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart, and not out of the mouth of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah. They're not speaking out of the mouth of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah. They're just speaking vain thoughts, man. Whatever Esau Edom tells them, write down for them to preach. You know, allegedly, that's pretty much what they're doing. All right. So they pretty much said that Esau is not the white man, but tares. All right. Esau Edom is a nation. All right. This goes to show you on the low level, or you just took that bag. And I believe you took that bag. Brothers believe you took that bag, man. All right. Because what you have said is a very low level comment, man. All right. Yes, there is tares among our people. As you read in Matthew 13, there's tares among our people. That's why we get on the black only Israelites, because they think, oh, everybody black is our people. No, it's tares among you. It's little Thomas Jefferson and children running amongst our people, man. They ain't our people. All right. They ain't got the sauce. They ain't got the spirit on them, man. You can see it, you know. Believe our last camp, we saw some tares, man. All right. But Esau Edom is a nation. He's an actual nation. He's Jacob's brother, man. All right. He's our evil twin brother. That lump of clay that's made to dishonor the Lord. That's plain and simple, man. All right. And what you have said goes to show you ain't in the spirit, man. That money, that bag, you know, those nice garments, okay? That ain't gonna save you, man. Speaking, man, you speaking madness, man. Let's get this right here. Ezekiel 13 and verse 2. Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts. You prophesying out of your own heart. Whatever Esau Edom MO tells you to say, you spewing it out of your asshole, man. It's disgusting. Hear ye the words of the Lord Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh power. Woe, meaning destruction unto the foolish prophets. All right, destruction unto the foolish prophets, man. You know, you see these dudes right beside them, they nodding their head. People in the background, Khan, yes, sir. All right. You ain't got the spirit, man. You prophesying vain, foolish thoughts, man. They follow after their own spirit and have seen nothing. You seen nothing, man. Lord ain't gave you that bright light to see fully of this truth, man. Or you once had it and the Lord took it away because they was spewing all types of madness. That Yahushua was doing magic or wasn't healing people. That the chariots are not the so-called UFOs, man. You know, you spewing madness, man. All right. So woe, destruction unto you. O Israel, the prophets, this is verse 4. O Israel, the prophets are like the foxes in the deserts. Yea, have not gone into the gaps, neither made of the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord Yahweh. They have seen vanity, lying divination, saying, the Lord Yahweh saith, and the Lord Yahweh have not sent them. The Lord has not sent you, man. The Lord pretty much set you up to lead the flock that he does not want to get true correction. All right. That's what the Lord set you up for, because you're going to have a lot. Hey, you seen this thing with Kyrie Irving, Kanye West, this truth booming, getting another boom. Okay. But within that boom, the Lord only wants to elect. So you're going to have some of our people, they're going to know that they're Israelites. All right. But they're not going to make it. They might even show up in your class, man, and eventually get that destruction. But you're going to have to answer for that as well. Let's see. They have made others to hope that they will not confirm the word. Verse 7, ye have not seen a vain vision, and ye not spoken a lying divination, whereas ye say, Yahweh saith, abideth, I have not spoken. Verse 8, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, because ye have spoken vanity and seen lies, therefore behold, I am against you, saith the Lord Yahweh power. So the Lord's against you, man. And as you read down, the Lord has destruction coming unto you, man. Okay, woe, destruction for dudes like this. Jeremiah 23 and verse 19. Behold, a whirlwind. All right, the chariot. All right, the Lord's destruction is going to be upon you. Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord Yahweh is gone forth in fury, even a grievous whirlwind. It shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked. All right, the Lord is coming for you. And this also applies to Esau, Edom. All right, both of y'all laying in bed with each other. Okay, Lord gonna get y'all. The anger of the Lord Yahweh shall not return until he have executed. All right, he's just allowing you to lay up your sins, allowing you to speak this madness, man, spew this madness out. Till he have performed the thoughts of his heart, in the latter days ye shall consider it perfect. All right, because you're going to see the Lord going to make it known for you the hard way that you're not going to be on the chariot, man. At least you repent. But with your actions, man, you ain't going to repent. You're going to be confounded. Them same chariots that you were speaking against, you ain't going to be able to get that salvation, buddy. All right, so let's get this right here. All right, we're going to get a little bit of Esau, Edom. All right, because Esau, Edom is an actual nation. All right, Job 9 and 24, as we'll get, Lord willing. All right, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And who is ruling? As Esau, Edom. Okay, he has that perpetual hatred. You talking about hatred, man. Esau, Edom has had perpetual hatred. All right, the scriptures speak of Esau, Edom, Amalek being the first of the nations. When we first came out of Egypt, he was the first one to come and attack us, man. Come on, man. The scriptures speak of, I count them my enemies. I hate them with a perfect hatred. Okay? Let's talk about Esau, Edom, and the 2/3, man. Okay? So we can have perfect hatred, righteous indignation for our enemies, man. All right? For you bug outs out there, that doesn't mean we picking up any guns or swords. Hey, we wait upon the Lord, because the Lord's the one that's going to fight our battles, man. All right. And if the Lord gives us that spiritual power, because we know the enemy is going to come in like a flood, they're the ones that's going to come after us. The Lord going to give us a way to escape. All right. With that spiritual power to defend ourselves. Okay. Because we ain't doing nothing carnal. All we doing is preaching his word, man. All right. Genesis 25 and verse 22. And the children struggle within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord a prophet in that day. All right. Isaac's wife went to inquire of a prophet in that day, showing that there were prophets in that day. And the Lord Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. This is plain and simple, man. It's a walk in the park. This is a piece of cake, man. Showing you how low of a level that you on. All right. Because we can boldly tell you what nation that Esau Edom is. And he's a so-called white man. And the issues, man. The small hats, the big nose. All right. Oh, this ain't that class for it. Why? Because you spewing madness, man. We can boldly say that Esau Edom is a so-called white man. Or say Ishmael is this nation. You know, Moab is this nation. You know, you get the point. Moab being the so-called Chinese. All right. Ishmael being the so-called Arabs, which that's also, you know, Arab means mixed. There's a mixture of Elam and Ishmael in there. All right. But y'all get the point. We can boldly say and tell you which nation is which nation, man. All right. You running from the topic, man. You running from the point. Why? Because the Spirit of the Lord ain't with you. All right. It said 2 nations are in thy womb. 2 manner of people shall be separated. 2 manner of people. Okay. You spewing out madness, man. All right. And it says, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elders shall serve the younger, showing this prophecy, man. That Esau Edom was getting beat up so bad in the womb that he came out first, man. All right. Let's see. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. The first came out red all over. All right. Goes to show you it's describing Esau Edom. He came out red. He had no melanin, no pigment. All right. Now, don't y'all get on that melanin demon. All right. Because these other nations, there are heathens. They have melanin as well, but they're just not the chosen people. Esau Edom, he came out a clean leopard. All right. All over like a hairy garnet. And they called his name Esau. Wasted away is he. And after that came his brother. Now, they didn't describe his brother. Man, this is so plain and simple, man. And his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob Yaquab. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare him. All right. Matter of fact, verse 27, the boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter, man. A man of the field. Who's a man of the field to this day, man? And as we'll get, Esau Edom was given the blessing of the sword. Who is Esau Edom? These are indicators, identifiers to identify which nation is which. And Esau Edom is pretty much easy, man. All right. The wicked has been revealed. You ain't revealing the wicked. You hiding who the wicked is. So you a false prophet. So who's a cunning hunter? Who's going out there hunting all the animals to extinction, man? Shoot, probably them wicked elites. They probably having hunting games, hunting people, man. That's the spirit of Esau Edom, man. And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. All right. Jacob was chill, man. Jacob followed the law, statutes, commandments. That's what that means. All right. 2 Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So it was prophesied that Esau, Edom, will be the last nation before Jacob rules. All right. Esau, Edom is the last heathen nation. All right. He's the last. All right. And he's going to be taken out of power, and Jacob's going to be ruling after that, man. So who's Esau, Edom, man? This is easy. This is Genesis 36 and verse 7. For their riches were more than that they might dwell together in the land where they were strangers, cannot bear them because of their cattle. All right. Showing you that the Lord has given these people great wealth. And then the Lord took it away. And then after the Byzantine Empire, all right, the Renaissance period came in. And that's when Esau, Edom came into power. All right. So we've been in a revised Roman Empire rulership of Esau, Edom. All right. And so the Lord has given them riches again, pursuant to the blessings that Isaac has gave Esau, Edom, and Jacob. All right. So this is the time where Esau, Edom is going to enjoy his riches. So he got to enjoy his riches back then for a little time. And now we're in the little time, the little season where the devil is being loosed to deceive the nations. All right. So he has the best parts, the best cattle, the best wealth right now, man. And thus dwell Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Esau is Edom, man. All right. And as you can get that book, Who is Esau, Edom, man? And there was a time where it would cost like a couple $1,000s, man, just to get that book. Why? Because it exposed who Esau, Edom is, man. You dudes are on a low level, man. Low level, or y'all just demons, man. Either way, y'all demons, man. Psalms 49:11. The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. Their dwelling place to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Who did that, man? All right, who's in that spirit thinking that they're going to live here forever? Who's in that spirit of calling their lands after their own names? Leo Scipius Africanus, man. All right, who did that, man? That's Esau, Edom. American Vespucci. All right, that's Esau, Edom, man. Matter of fact, Genesis 27. All right, another identifier of how to tell who Esau, Edom is on this earth. And by the Genesis 27 and verse 40, and by the sword thou shalt live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off his neck. All right. So the blessing of the sword was given to Esau, Edom, and the modern day sword is the gun. All right. Matter of fact, you had that movie. You can watch it on Netflix. I believe it's called Bullet Train. I enjoyed it. You know, just spoiler alert. You might want to, if you haven't watched the movie, but spoiler alert. You know, you had Edomite. You know, he's been given the blessing of the sword, and he took over Ammon, man. Ammon's whole gang, man. And the scriptures say, never trust that enemy. And you had the Ammonite tell his boss not to trust that Edomite. And what that Edomite do? He used his blessing of the sword. All right. He used his blessing of the sword to take down the big boss. And then the Edomite became a big boss, man. And then that Ammonite wanted revenge on him. Just goes to show you, that's how Esau, Edom rolls, man. He might befriend you, get a drink with you. And then once you turn your back, that's it, man. You're done. Finito, dead, man. All right. This is a man that's not to be trusted. Matter of fact, you know, we was talking about at camp, you know, the 500 treaties that Esau, Edom has broken with our Gadite and Reubenite brothers, man. Let's see, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherein his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of my mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. Now we know later on, Jacob and Esau, they became cool. All right. But that perpetual hatred has passed down to his children, man. We were never meant to mix, to mingle. It's like it never meant to live side by side as they have done in segregation, man. You know? Because before we were together with these Edomites, hey, Jake was good. And then they had Jake move in with Esau. And then you had Jake envying Esau, man. You got the women putting blonde hair in their head, you know. We're two different nations. Okay? Two different nations. All right? And this man has that perpetual hatred, and he shows it. As you've seen with that picture with what's his name? Jerry Rice, whatever his name is, the owner of the Cowboys, man. All right, they hate you, man. They have a perpetual a huge disdain for you Jakes, man. But you Jakes want to be them. All right. Let me see, Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red. It's talking about Esau Edom. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword, that blessing the sword that Jacob, that Isaac, who is Yahushua, gave to him. All right. And as parents would say, you know, my father would say, I brought you into this world, I can take you out. All right, I gave you that blessing, I can take away that blessing, man. And that's what the Lord's going to do unto Esau Edom, man. That blessing is going to be taken away. But it also says, should kill one another. As you go into the Greek Empire, all right, when Esau Edom changed, you know, trying to hide from being Esau, he put on that mantle of being the Greeks. Okay, what they do? They end up killing Alexander the Greek's son, man. All right. Instead of all of them just ruling, you know, they had beef with each other, man. Hey, you seen that happen now. All right. The division with the Edomites. This is Ezekiel 35 and verse 1. All right. You see, you one body in Yahushua, you sound like y'all want to be friends with Esau Edom, man. Ezekiel 35 and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set that face against Mount Seir. Who's Mount Seir? That's Esau Edom. That was one of his dwelling place. All right. That he once dwelt. Now, it's not talking about going to actually Mount Seir and setting your face over there. It's talking about go outside to the highways and byways and prophesy against these people. And prophesy against it, saying to it, thus saith Yahweh power. You're supposed to speak the words of the Lord, not out of your own vain thoughts and opinions, man. I'm against thee, and I've stretched out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate, and I will lay thy cities wasted, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh by Shemel Shai. All right. Because you're supposed to go out there to the highways and byways, sit downs, prophesy against these people. And they're supposed to learn the hard way that the Lord loves Jacob and not them. As you read in Malachi 1 and 4. All right. Who was the Lord talking about then? I love Jacob, but I hate Esau. Okay. It was on a basic level. Verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hate. Who has had a perpetual hatred, man? I had watched a video earlier today. I believe it was earlier today, if I'm not mistaken, of how Esau Edom if I'm not mistaken, had blamed a killing of a plantation owner or some owner who was an Edomite killing. They had blamed the killing that Jake killed him or something like that. All right. And they went into the backwoods or something like that, and they hung that Jake, man. And then eventually they went in and they got his pregnant wife and they hung her. All right. And while they was hanging her, they pretty much burnt her. And they pretty much took out the baby, man. All right. These people got a lot to pay, man. And that was not too long ago. They still had that spirit on them, man. They still have that spirit on them. This is who they are. Now, you got some Edomites, you know, yeah, they don't like Jake, but they know this country, hey, it can't run without Jake, man. You know, but we over here, we telling you, let our people go, man. But we know you ain't. And the Lord is the one that's going to set us free. Okay? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. In the time of the calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So after slavery, you so-called gave us emancipation, set us free. But then when you do your research, you had neo-slavery, you had the Jim Crow laws. Shoot, you know, you was still taking us out, man. We had our own towns. You came in, you burnt them down, flooded them. Okay? So you got a lot of hell to pay. All right? You was studying us, trying to see what makes us crack, man. All right? You got to pay for that. Matter of fact, Numbers 24, I'm going to just get to the point. All right, because this is talking about the, if I'm not mistaken, the Ammonite or Moabite Balaam. All right? The Lord had gave him a vision of the future, and he wanted to be an Israelite. I said, I'm just get to the point. Verse 17, I see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob. It's talking about Yahushua. And a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab and destroy the children of Set. All right. That's what Yahushua is coming to do, to destroy our enemies. Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession. Who is this, man? So these Jakes running around pretending to be Israelites, so they're going to be possessions? No, they're going to come back in the kingdom in their right minds if they're Israelites. Now, if they're actual terrors, they're going into slavery. Yeah, they're going to the slavery. All right. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he shall perish forever. So that's coming to you, Amalek, man. All right, and we ain't gonna feel sorry for you, man. All right. So yeah, these dudes are off, man. Stop listening to them. You know, they always speaking some madness, man. But with that, shalom.